This is Rishikesh Writings, and today we are with Yogi Mohanji, and we can say Dr. Mohanji from Rishikesh, originally born in Rishikesh, and we will explore today in our interview the life journey of Dr. Mohanji. Namaste, Mohanji.
Namaste.
Mohanji, how the journey start in yoga in your life?
It is a long story. Because Rishikesh is the land of yoga. So anyhow, if you're living in Rishikesh, you will be always connected to the yoga. And my journey of yoga start in Kedarnath. I was in after high school. I was with my five friend. We visit Kedarnath, and that was because as a young children, or you say the boys, we not so much interested in the spirituality. So we just go to visit. It's not really like we go to pray there. And then because we know some people who has the place to live, and then so we don't need to pay anything that time. So we were almost like a 1 week there, and there was one Mahatma Ji, or you can say Sadhu, who always observe us. And after 2 days, he start telling, "You people have to go to visit the temple." So we say, "Yes, we will go tomorrow." So almost like a 5 days pass, and then one day he just look at us with very angry regard, and they say, "You people have to go to visit the temple." So finally we decide like, okay, we must go there. And when I enter into the temple, I feel like the Lord Shiva is angry. And then anyhow, we have done prayer and everything, and then we come back, and then we sit with that Sadhuji. And that Mahatma is like he was maybe the great yogi who was doing the practice that time. So we just sat there and wait for his practice to finish. So it take almost him maybe almost 2 hours. So we were just taking pictures and then just watching him. And after he finished, then we talked with him. So then he told us like, hey, you should go to practice yoga and this and that. And then we have to stay one more day with him. And in Kedarnath, I practiced first time yoga with him. And then I come back here in Rishikesh. And of course, Rishikesh, you have a lot of opportunity where you can practice with the great master. And that's how I started.
This is a very beautiful life journey experiences you share with us, and would you like to share your best moment in this yoga life?
Yeah, I was practicing in Rishikesh, and mostly it was as the only asana practice, morning and evening. And that time my master told me like, "Hey, you have almost done 6 years of asana practice, so now you need to go for systematic study." So he suggested me to go to Kevladam for to the diploma in yoga. And it is like the maybe my best moment of the life or the journey of yoga. It is really changed from this moment, because even I was practicing almost 6 years, but still I was almost unknown about yoga, because almost I have zero knowledge about the philosophy. So for me, the yoga is only the asana. And after I joined Kavaladama, and then I realized yoga is not is asana. Asana is a very minor part of yoga, and yoga deal with more with mind. And even the definition of yoga, I get to know when I reach to the Kavaladama. Even I practiced from the continuously 6 years before that. So I think that was the best moment of my life, or in the best moment of the journey of yoga. Because if I have not done the systematic study of yoga, I may be teaching only asanas, but really I will have no knowledge or very little knowledge about yoga.
So, if you will not study a yoga in a life, or you will not in the path of the yoga, what you will be in the life?
Just
Any before starting a yoga, do you have any dream? Like in Uttarakhand, the most of our dream is every child have just join a Indian Army. Like Gadwal Rifle is very famous for it. So, do you ever think about this, or it's starting you just decided, okay, that I have to go in this path?
No, like the yoga in our time is like nobody thought like nobody was thinking that time yoga going to become a profession. So when I am practicing in that period, it was like never think like you're going to become yoga teacher by doing the practice or going by doing the degree in yoga. It is now is like this, people are practicing for the becoming yoga teacher, but that time we practice because we love to practice and we love to stay with the teacher. So you are very right. It's like after high school, I have tried almost like maybe 3 or 4 times to go into the army, but it's always like some paper are missing, and if they have not taken me. So if they have taken me, I maybe up to now I have already retired and having the happy life. So it's always like for the mountain boys, is the first choice is or the first dream is army. So after that, I have done the software engineering. So I was have make also one software, and then is by mistake or by accident I become a yoga teacher.
So what is that software you made it?
It's one for the library. It's a simple software, and that library still use that software.
It's a very nice to speaking with you. And would you like to share about your the family journey? How you start your journey from India to China? That
It was amazing. Like in 2003, I was in Rishikesh. That because I was teaching in Parmat Niketan, and then we were doing here the teacher training. So the teacher training go whole year, and the Parmat was the first of the institution in Rishikesh who started the teacher training in Rishikesh. And that time like I have like a student, maybe 30-40 student coming from the different part of the world. And we meantime we have always like no teacher training in the month of June and July because of the rain and because of too much heat. So in that period I got the chance to go to China, and I asked Swamiji if I can go or not. So he said yes, it is in the summer, it's just close, so if you want to go for 1 month, of course you can go there. So I visit China for 1 month, and after 1 month, because I was teaching there, and then gradually the I go to teach one person, it become 2 person, and then it become 40 people. So these 40 people start thinking like, okay, if this teacher is good, and then why not we can open the center for him. And the same time there was a one yoga center from Shanghai, they call me and they say why not you come to Shanghai and teach. And then these people start thinking like why not we open the center, and that's how it become like that.
so a one single track make you a big highway.
Yeah, you are right. So it's just like it was never think like I going for forever to teach in China. Just I go for 1 month, and then this group of the people they become so interested in yoga, they want to open something for themselves. And then I come back here, and then after almost 6 months or 7 months they call me back. They say we have found the place, if you would like to come back to China. And then I ask again Swamiji if I can go. They say okay, go, just go for 1 month, it's fine. And then it become like
What message would you like to give to a young generation in Rishikesh and to the humanity?
I think Rishikesh is a wonderful place, and each person who live in Rishikesh, he should be proud because of Rishikesh. Because you may go anywhere in the world, but what you can get or what Rishikesh has, you cannot find anywhere else. So I think that proud you have to keep, but you have to do something for Rishikesh. I think your success, behind of your success there will be some part of the which has been done by the this place. So I just give, I think like a new generation, I think the motherland you have to keep it on the top. You may go anywhere, but you have to do something for your motherland. And in this place if you cannot do yoga, there is no other place really. So try give some time for yoga practice and stay with some teacher, because in Rishikesh still you can find lot of teachers who are having amazing knowledge and who can change the path of your life completely. So this is the place like a for young generation to have a proud because of Rishikesh. Second, let have some teachers, stay with them and practice.
So you speak about there is some specific teacher, a special teacher in Rishikesh. So would you like to share their name? So like you recommend, or you just feel from your own heart, yeah, this is the teacher actually the student should visit and learn something.
There's a lot of teacher. I think it is, if I say the name, the list will never finish really.
Maybe some list like two or three. Like you are also a great teacher for the Rishikesh.
I was not see. I'm not talking about the teacher who teach only asanas,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about the teachers who really can change the your vision of the life or your path of the life. So I will suggest them find a teacher who is more than 60 years old, because at least this teacher will have an experience of 40 years of practicing and teaching. So more experienced people have, they can guide other people more better. So in Rishikesh is full with the master, and I will not say the name because each person has a different choice and each master has different quality. So each person has to choose his master, his teacher by himself.
It was a happy moment to be with you, and thanks for sharing your wisdom and knowledge. Namaste. Keep watching our Rishikesh Writings. For more update, we will bring you the more many the gems from the Rishikesh. Namaste, Yogi ji.
Namaste. Thank you.